Okay guys, so now we have looked at a lot of things that we can do with our data and try to manipulate the data. One of the important things is how do you handle the values which are blank, or there is nothing in them, which is also called as NaN or NA. So Panda provides a very handy method for that, which is called fill NA, and there are different ways to use fill NA. So let's see. So the first one that we will look at is we create a new data frame, df.fill NA. Okay, and then if you look at new df, you see wherever we had a blank or a NA value, it has just filled it with 0. So all these values were empty and then it filled it with 0. Now this looks okay, but sometimes this might not be very helpful, because what we want to do is having 0 for event doesn't make much sense. So there is a different way that you can handle this for the event column. So let's look at that. So we do the same thing, new df is equal to df.fill NA, but this time we tell it that we want to do it in a different way. So do it like this: wind speed, okay, and then for event we want to look at event, we tell it no event, right? So what this does is basically it goes in and fills it temperature with 0 if there is any NA, then wind speed with 0, which has if it has any NA, and then for event it goes in and it fills it in with this customized value. Alright, so let's run this. And now if you look at new df, we should be able to see 0 for temperature wherever the value was NA, but wherever in the events column, if there was anything which was blank, it goes in and fills it with no event. So this is useful especially for categorical values where you want to do this kind of thing, right? And now there is one more way where you could fill this is, let's say you say that this doesn't make much sense, why would you have 0? You want something which is closer to this. So there are a lot of ways that you could do this. One of the ways that makes a little sense is new df is equal to df.fill NA, and then you want to specify the method ffill, right? So what this does is it takes the value which is exactly above the value where you have a NA. So let's say this is 0, so above this you have 32, so it will take that and just fill it with 32, right? So let's see. And now if you do new df, you see instead of the 0, it's filled in the value above, right? So that's one way that you could handle this value, right? And yeah, so then you also have something like backfill also. Let's see, backfill, and what backfill does is it fills the value after the blank. So let's say you want to have, instead of 32, it's filled it with 28. So that's how you could handle this way as well, right? I hope this was helpful. And next, let's look at interpolate.